right, mate. Yeah, let's have a look here. You've had a position in Sol since 20. Let's have a look at it now. He's wondering to sell for a retrace. Yeah, it's interesting. Personally, and I made the example a few times, ETH in the last bear market did come up into the white 100 on a weekly, right? And then it came up above it, right? Actually, let's go back. I posted this the other day in the group. Maybe you didn't see it, but this is where I had suggested that Sol was going, which is almost identical to Ethereum. Moves up into this level, pierces above here, rejects, and then comes back down into the into well, I suppose their resistance. Ethereum actually came right back down because of COVID and stop hunted this low, and then Ethereum came back up and went into a bull market then. So is this going to do something similar to Ethereum, or is it in its own league? The thing that always pops into my head, Sam Bankman is just about to go to jail for 25 years or 50 years or 100 years or whatever it is, and it's not really affected the news of Sol. But what could affect the news of Sol is the fact that if they come out and launch their exchange, the new exchange, they were supposed to release FTX2 in the second half of the year. It has not happened. It is now it's November now and it's not happened. So I don't think it's going to come out this before Christmas. I could be wrong. I have no idea when it's going to come out, but it just seems like it's not going to come out because the court case and everything else. They probably waited for the court case to finish, get all that sorted, and maybe next year sometime they can release the FTX2, and that I think will have a huge effect on the price. Now let's look at Ethereum here. So both times Ethereum came up into the white 100 and got rejected, right? Is Sol going to do the same? You can see both times, in the bear market, 94% drop. Sol had a 96% drop, I think, and then get the move, and the reject. And see the way this stop onto the lows here. I mean, that's the perfect situation. I mean, that's just flawless. This stop hunt down here, and then we moved into the real bull market. We stop hunted this entire range, and only if you bought the very, very, very bottom here, you didn't get stopped out. This is exactly what the market makers would like to do normally. So obviously, if we come back to Sol here, you can see the similarities. This dropped 96%. I was annoyed. I got faked out of this. I mean, I had planned to buy it at 94% down, which would have been down here. And then anyway, because of the FTX FUD and all the rest, I didn't buy it, so I got faked out of it, which is frustrating. But you said you're in since 20, so you're up 100% or whatever it is. That's a great buy. You're in here. It's fantastic. Well done. I do think there'll be a rejection, right? I it's hard to see, the market makers letting all of these people win and be profitable, but it's possible, of course. Like, look at this capitulation. What do you do below capitulation? What do you buy? Right? Look at this. You buy below capitulation, and it's silly of me not to have bought that. But anyway, and look at the volume. It's the lowest volume week in Sol's history down here on the lows. Nobody was buying it because of the FTX FUD, because of the everything else. So me personally, I think there's probably a chance to go higher, right? A little bit higher on this. That's a weekly. Let's look at the 2-week chart here. It's a new 2-week chart tomorrow. That's always a potential turning point in the market. So there's always the concern that, what if tomorrow opens and the market flips red again? Now, I don't think that that's going to happen, but it's always a possibility. The reason why I'm saying I don't think it's going to happen is because Tether just printed another $1 billion. That usually supports the price in the market for a period of time. So I'm hoping that money can be put to good use and support the market. But I do think you need to be careful above here, because that is a major area that can potentially cause some sort of a dip or retracement. Now we just have to look back here, to see this level here. It's a big level, and it's also resistance here, so it should also be resistance here again. Now, something that we have to start watching very soon is a 9-week chart. Right, a 9-week chart, as you can see, there's 7 days left. This day next week there'll be coming a new 9-week chart. Now, these 9-week charts, look at this bullish stop hunt here. That's absolutely flawless. But this chart is starting to look a lot better. You know, recapturing the 9 EMA here. That's very, very nice. That's a 3-week chart. So I just want to look at the well, I'll check the 3-month first. But yeah, it's almost the same as the 9-week. Just recapturing the 9 EMA. You know, and we're having a green candle here as well. This is a very nice green candle. There is the level to be watching, right? I would be watching this level like a hawk. It would be nice to see if we could pierce above that. If we pierce above that, it's a potential rejection area. Now, if I flip you back to the weekly, it's exactly kind of where we're talking about. If we pierce above there, that's a danger point. Okay. So anyway, I think we probably should get a retrace, right, in theory. But this 3-month is strong, the 6-month is strong, the 9-week is strong. I would be the 9-week is something I would focus on because it's next week. You know, it's also a very nice yearly candle here so far. Now, Bitcoin, if you remember, done something similar, and Bitcoin ended up doing something like this or whatever. Let's just change that as well. You know, Bitcoin done something like that and dropped back down, pierced down to the lows before moving higher. Now, we all know that Bitcoin went to new all-time highs. Can Sol go to new all-time highs? I mean, yeah, it's too hard to know. If there's a new FTX exchange, it's very possible they will support it. They also do have a lot of Sol coins to sell. So at this point, you know, Sol is green on the year, green on the month, green on the 6-month, green on the 3-month, green on the 9-week. You know, everything is looking pretty good. I would be watching new 2-week candle in 1 day's time. Okay, if it pops up and takes liquidity and flips red again, you know, like here, see here, this caused a pullback. It's very possible we can get something similar. The market is a little bit euphoric at the moment. This is also a large volume, could be a bit of breakout volume, but you know, because of a large volume, if it pierces above this volume here, it's a danger point for a short for coming back down.